Hello. Mental health is a process rather than a destination. So, what matters most is how you drive through it. My name is Sarah Changalwa, a counseling psychologist at Hopewell Counseling. My passion is in working with the teens, working with the young people because they are the heart of every nation. I value impacting mental health, morals, and values and skills to young people so that they are able to transition well through the process of growth and to adulthood. The reason why I'm doing this video today is to speak about a mental health awareness event that we had on the 7th of February 2020, and the reason why I want to speak about it is because of the insights that I got from the event. One was the fact that we need to create more awareness around issues mental health. Awareness in terms of telling people what really mental health means, what really they need to do to be able to achieve a perfect mental health, and the whole process. Most of us have this myth that everybody who speaks about mental health or everybody who is concerned about mental health is practically affected by or has mental illnesses. We forget that mental health is not only about the mental illnesses that people are going through or living with, but it's rather being fully functioning in terms of physical health, emotional health, and everything. So one of the key points I picked from that event is that there is really need to know and to tell people about what mental health is. So then I like to encourage all of us to be able to be enthusiastic and to have a zeal to know what really mental health is and what to do with it. Another thing I discovered is that we really have no platforms for which psychologists, counselors, and mental health practitioners can be able to engage. We have no safe space, we have no place where we can be able to relate effectively. So there is really need for us to come up, establish places, institutions where we know who is practicing where, what they are doing, so that in cases of referral, we are able to comfortably refer our clients to the right people. It's a great challenge being able to refer clients to the right people, especially because we don't know who is where and who is doing what, and we are not even able to know if really these people have the ability to do what they claim to do. So then there is really a great need for us as mental health practitioners, counselors, and psychologists to be able to form a very good network for us to know who is where, who is doing what, and what is so important about the practice. There is also need for us to set up a consistent training and practice for all of us. They say there is no way an empty jug can fill a cup. The same way for a counseling psychologist or any other mental health practitioner. We need to continue building ourselves, building and contributing to our body of knowledge. This can be done through consistent trainings, through debriefing events. First, to start with the trainings, I would say most of us get so comfortable at working at the places we are with our level of education, forgetting there's more to trainings, there's more to emerging trends that we need to be aware of. So therefore there is really need for us to consistently attend trainings, attend events that create awareness on various issues around mental health, issues around social issues, relationships, emotional issues. These are issues that affect our clients. So then we need to fully engage in learning them each day. On debriefing, a counselor is like a tank that people draw water from. Every time someone draws water from a tank, then the water level in the tank reduces and gradually the water will run out. So then there is need to find a source that will be able to fill the tank so that as other people draw from the tank, the tank does not run out. This is a psychologist. Day by day, you're dealing with clients, their emotional, psychological, and other issues, but no one is dealing with your own issues. So there is really need for debriefing for you to be effective in your work. Counseling can be engaging, it can really be draining, and there is need for us as counselors to also look for an alternative, a place where we can go vent, a peaceful environment for us, someone to teach us, someone to remind us where we are going wrong. We all are not perfect, and therefore we need someone to guide us through. So therefore there is really need for us as counselors to be able to find a safe environment, and this can be done through attending debriefing sessions and supervision sessions. The last thing I'd like to talk about, based on the event that we have, is the need to be able to be need relevant in all our activities and in all our practice as counselors. Most of us have gained this comfort zone. We don't want to do what is right. We don't want to do what our practice demands us to do. We just want to do things we are comfortable doing over and over again. And in this process, we are harming our clients. There is really need for us to learn to be able to expose ourselves to different activities, different events, to different environments, so that we are able to grow. So I'd like to challenge all of us as counselors to be able to tap out of our comfort zone, to exploit our capacities and our strengths, and to be able to build ourselves as counselors. So then I would like to invite all the counselors within this county, Uasin Gishu County, Eldoret, to more awareness events. Let us meet, let us network, let us learn from each other, and gradually we are going to build a very healthy and safe space for mental health practitioners around the county.